Who doesn't know the banteng, a cousin of the cow and a distant relative of the water buffalo? The banteng of the Bos javanicus species, or Javanese banteng, is a symbol of the fourth principle of Pancasila, reflecting the strength of the Indonesian people and prioritizing deliberation or discussion to reach decisions. This time, we'll introduce you to the Javanese banteng, or Bos javanicus. There are three subspecies of banteng: Bos javanicus, the Javanese banteng, Bos javanicus javanicus, the Bornean banteng, Bos javanicus lowi, and the Burmese banteng, Bos javanicus birmanicus, found in the Indochina region. Bandung are wild, even-toed ungulates and ruminant mammals that live in groups led by an older adult female banteng. Each group ranges in size from 10 to 12 individuals. Grouping is a fundamental survival strategy for optimal food use, mating, raising and nurturing offspring, and defense against predators. Banteng, bulls, prefer open areas such as grasslands, but they also enter forests, especially for shelter from rain or predators. Banteng are herbivores and eat a variety of plants, such as grass, nutsedge, shoots, leaves, flowers, and fruit. Banteng drinks water frequently, especially from still water, but can survive for several days without water during the dry season. Male and female banteng are strikingly different. Males typically have dark brown or black skin, large and stocky bodies, standing around 1.6 meters tall and weighing around 600 to 800 kilograms. Female banteng, on the other hand, are slimmer and have light brown skin, standing around 1.4 meters tall and weighing around 500 to 670 kilograms. Banteng have large white patches on their buttocks. Both males and females have horns, generally 60 to 75 centimeters long. Generally, the Bos javanicus in Java is the largest, while the Bos javanicus lowi in Kalimantan is the smallest. The reproductive physiology of banteng is not fully understood, but it is likely similar to that of European cattle. Domestic banteng can reach sexual maturity at 13 months of age and are ready to mate 3 months later. A banteng is pregnant for up to 285 days, between 9 and 10 months, after which it gives birth to a calf. A newborn banteng weighs 16 to 17 kilograms, 33 to 37 pounds, if male, or 14 to 15 kilograms, 33 to 37 pounds, if female. Calves are nursed for up to 16 months, and some mothers continue to nurse their calves until the next calf is born. Wild banteng males reach sexual maturity at 3 or 4 years of age and reach maximum growth at 5 to 6 years of age. Female wild banteng grow to 3 or 4 years of age. Calves experience a high mortality rate in their first 6 months and have a lifespan of approximately 26 years. Some of you might be wondering why banteng is similar to cattle. Well, besides being cousins, they belong to the same genus, banteng, Bos javanicus, and cow, Bos taurus. Furthermore, some cattle are domesticated. Like Bali cattle, banteng have been domesticated since 3500 BC. Domestic banteng are more docile than wild ones, usually smaller in size, but have a similar appearance and are often used for both meat and strength. Another type of cattle derived from domestic banteng is a hybrid cross between Bali cattle and Zebu cattle, resulting in what we now know as Madura cattle. Although banteng are relatively large, they still face natural predators, including wild dogs, tigers, and leopards, which can prey on their young. Banteng are considered aggressive animals, but they will not attack unless they feel threatened or stressed. In fact, they tend to be shy and difficult to approach. Wild banteng are classified as endangered on the IUCN Red List. and their population has declined by more than 50% in recent decades. In 2008, the IUCN estimated the global Banteng population at 5,000 to 8,000 individuals. Rampant poaching, habitat loss and fragmentation, and susceptibility to disease are major threats throughout its range. Most populations throughout its range are small and isolated. Banteng are also legally protected in all countries, and most live in protected areas. The Banteng is the second endangered species to be successfully cloned, and the first clone to survive beyond infancy. Scientists at Advanced Cell Technology in Worcester, Massachusetts, extracted DNA from the skin cells of a deceased bull, stored in the San Diego Zoo's frozen zoo cryobank facility, and transferred it into the eggs of a domestic Banteng cow, a process called somatic cell nuclear transfer. The first was born on April 1st, 2003, and the second 2 days later. The second was euthanized, apparently suffering from an overgrowth disorder, but the first survived and lived for 7 years at the San Diego Zoo, where it died in April 2010 after breaking its leg and being euthanized. While Banteng have been successfully domesticated, crossbred, and cloned, we must continue to protect wild Banteng from extinction.